This is the Tactical Muffin Time. Muffin Time. Midday stream with Justin B and Pat Riot. How are you all doing this evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is?
It's 2:30 in the Eastern Time Zone.
It is 1:26 in Nebraska. Yep. Just kind of bored. There's nothing really to watch. Modern Frontiersman put out a pretty good video. I watched that.
I was literally just watching that right when I got your link. I was just at the end of it.
You're welcome. I'm just chilling. Working from home, bored. It's going to take me substantially longer now because I have to make inlet gas pipe for the manifold and I have to make a burner drawing, so that's going to take forever. It is what it is. Gen X hopped over and we got Comfortably Numb with the meat spin. Nice. Thank you, old man Bucknickle. We're back, Pastor. We're back on StreamYard. Hopefully that helped the situation. How y'all doing? I'm tired. Thought about calling into work so I can take a nap, but that's not very responsible.
That reminds me of this post I saw on Facebook this morning that said school got canceled because of inclement weather. So when the kids woke up, I told them if they cleaned the house really, really good, I'd let them stay home from school.
Nice.
There you go. It's one way to get this shit done.
That is slavery with extra steps, Pat. I like it.
You'll figure it out when your kid gets old enough to actually do stuff. It's kind of nice.
My mom's got a picture of me when I was probably about 8 years old, fucking from her car. You know, I woke up on a Saturday morning and got ready for school, and her ass let me go sit out at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Been there for a while too.
That's not right. Sorry, I had to do some math. I had to bust out a calculator. What do you hold those up to? I don't know. Gen X just took a nap at work. Damn, man, where you work, you can take naps there. That sounds awesome. I have to get on board with that.
I worked for a company for a while that made us take 1 hour lunch breaks. I used to freaking fall asleep on those all the time.
Yeah, I don't like 1 hour lunch breaks.
It's just way too long.
Yeah, I'd rather just have a half-hour lunch break, gobble my crap down, snooze for 10 minutes, lean back, watch a video, throw in my earbud, and then get back on it so I can leave earlier.
Exactly.
Anybody deal with big industrial size HVAC drives? Blowers and shivs and belts and whatnot.
Not nice if it like that.
Just have to know where to hide. Math hurts? No. Math pays my bills there, Gen X, and I'm not exactly a genius. But math doesn't lie. Which I appreciate. I got no topics, so if y'all have something that you want to talk about, you know, I'm just chilling. Chilling here working and bored out of my mind with nothing to listen to. I was listening to Day of Wrath yesterday, and one of my friends sent me the deal that Candace Owen was talking about, the attack that's supposed to happen in a couple weeks in December. And I was like, yeah, I wouldn't put too much stock in anybody giving you a date. But then I was telling him, this plan's been on the books for 20 years. And this dude wrote a book about it to kind of wake people up. And then I listened to Ryan and Tulsi Gabbard interview with the October 7th terrorists that were supposedly supposed to have 1,000 a year that were coming for that. They tell them about how cargo ships have been intercepted just full of ammo, and some with AKs and some with hand grenades and stuff. How many cargo ships through. The Chinese nationalists that have been running across the border in full uniform and kit, and they're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, See, that's the crazy thing. Is like normies. This person's like more of like a FUD. They're like hunters and pretty good. He's a pretty decent mechanic. Him and his wife. They run around on quads and stuff. So they're kind of just hillbillies, but they're not like super duper into the prepping side stuff, So they were seeing this stuff on like the TikTok and stuff. We thought it's probably got pretty high traffic, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, what do you think about this?" Because they kind of know idea of my background and stuff. And I'm like, I wouldn't worry about a specific date. It's like I'd make sure you have your EDC on you and actually carry it and have a mag or two. Throw an extra mag in the vehicle and have one on you for a reload. Like if you so feel inclined, you can have armor with you, but I'm not sticking around and fight it out with a pistol. I am getting in the car and expelling.
There's more and more people waking up to shit that's been known for fucking 10, 20 years.
Yep. So they're like, "Well, what do you have?" I'm like, "Have you seen my freaking bag that I bring around everywhere?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's what I have every fucking place I go." And they're like, "Well, what's in it?" And I showed them the old Kel-Tec and some extendos, my soft armor, some food, water, some shelter. And I'm like, "This is enough to get me home on a rainy day, a snowy day, whatever." And they're like, "All right." Because they're like, "Oh man, should I be carrying my plate carrier with an AR in the truck?" And I'm like, "See, that's the game. That's what you don't do." And maybe on that day that they're posting, I may get a wild hair and throw an AR and a spare mag in my truck. But it is not this day. And you're better off just not going out that day. If it's on the weekend or whatever. Candace isn't worth watching out. Yeah, she's been. I tell you what, I was watching this deal with Tim Poulin, and then Crowder, man, she is not getting a good name running around for herself right now. And yeah, right.
Rather than rolling heavy with body armor and your regular AR, I'd say like a hunting backpack and something small enough that would fit under a coat.
Right.
Because if you're going to be walking around, and unless you're in the thick of it, you don't want the cops to be harassing you. Because what's going to go over the airwaves when that shit starts going down everywhere all at once? They see some guy rolling with a plate carrier.
Yeah, you are now a target.
Yeah, unless that cop's your buddy and he knows your face.
Yeah, I would say incognito discreet is your best shot. Then I was getting fired up listening to Day of Wrath and making the plan. I was like, all right, these are the people I'm calling. We're going to meet up. We're going to provide security to the school until help rise. Then I'm like, then we're going to get vaporized. So I'm like, I'll do that.
Is there any way you can get your phone closer to your face? It's kind of garbled to me.
But
I don't know.
you're coming in pretty choppy. You think that's
Is it just me?
a little choppy. It's probably road noise or something.
Yeah, it sounds like wind.
Got to see the room.
Justin B comes in loud and clear for me. It's just muffled.
Yeah, I just had the phone sitting on the desk and did paperwork and taking around on the internet. But, sometimes I want to get a Radiant Afterburner in my 19, and I thought, and I was like, all right, I'd be happy enough just to have that and nothing else. But then at the same time, I'm like, if I ever have to use that and it gets locked up for a while, I'll be so pissed.
I was just going over this in my mind this week, right before we left out, because in my safety bag is one of those guns that I probably wouldn't cry over if it got seized or something like that. But at the same token, it's an open division on self-defense, and you don't get to pick the time. You don't get to pick the location. The only thing you get to choose is what you carry with you. So whatever you can, punch a hole in the center of the target each time, that's what you need to be carrying.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if it's a $5,000, meteorite 1911. If that's what saves your life, that is the cheapest and the most well spent $5,000 you've ever spent in your entire life.
Yeah. But then the problem is, like, I'm updating my Gen 4 with a conversion barrel, and I'm like, man, if I want them both to be the same, I'm gonna have to go and get like a 19 Gen 4 slide, get that milled out, then get a Gen 4 Radiant Afterburner. And I'm like, well, there's not a lot of those because people either you love it or you hate the Gen 4, And I'm like, oh. I was like, well, maybe I'll just run one without it. And also, if it was to go down, that would be the downside. Like if somebody didn't have a good sidearm, like a battle system, fair I'm like, yeah, maybe I would put it out. But for my main career, I have kicked around the idea of having the rating. You can just throw a PCC in, and then I have 3 points of contact with the old Keltec Sub 2K, or like a no PCC from PSA or something, and it's get a little bit longer barrel in there, get like an 8-inch barrel or 10.5 out of 9 mil. Well, I don't know if you really need that much out of a 9 mil, but I mean the Keltec's is 16-inch barrel, get a little more juice, But those sound garbled. That sucks. You guys are with me. I took a bathroom break. I'm taking a poo poo.
Well, you sound better now taking a shit than you did a second ago.
Yeah, it's because I rebuilt this bathroom and the harmonics are immaculate. Because I put my hands on it.
How many hidden penises are in that room?
Just one, mine. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think you should carry the absolute best that you can, or do you think you just carry duty rated? Because there's people that are super in like having the higher end triggers, and there's people that are just like, no, you just want the stock trigger. And even
Well, I mean, you need to be proficient with what the fuck you're carrying, and if you can't be proficient with something stock like a stock lock, then then that's the route you gotta fucking go. Like
well, I think if you're not proficient with a stock Glock, it's a training issue, and you need to get good with the stock Glock before you realize you're faster with something else. But
it's like
what's up, OBP? I'm just streaming while I'm working. Couldn't go on a party break. Working from home right now. Kind of doing half days right now. I can't hardly stand to sit in that damn office chair all day. It kills me. So it seems to be working decent enough, and they're kind enough to work with me like that, I suppose. So take advantage of it so I get a better recuperation. What you were proficient with? Yeah, I mean, I can run a stock Glock just fine. My Gen 5 has a little bit nicer stuff on it. Got a dot. It's got an aftermarket trigger. It is nicer than my Gen 4. My Gen 4 is kind of rinky dink together, but I've upgraded some internals on it. I got a micro comp.
oh no, I love that radio. I love that afterburner and shit on the Glock. But I mean, I just state issues. I guess I don't know how if I'd want to use it to defend my life.
At the end of the day, it's a pistol, but most of the time, that's what you have on you. Probably 99% of the time, you have your pistol over a long gun. You know, I don't know. I think Pat, you're running the 43 with an afterburner and a gas pedal, aren't you?
Yep, that's a pretty sweet setup. It shoots real soft.
Is it that that foldable gas pedal?
Yeah,
You like it on there? 'Cause
antimatter. I think it's who makes it.
I ordered one there. I haven't got it in yet though. But if you say you like it on there, fuck yeah, I'm gonna like it probably then.
I mean, it only fits on the one flashlight, so you're kind of, and the flashlight only fits that Glock, so you're kind of stuck. You can only use it on that one thing. It's funny, the audio is better if I mute myself.
Probably not getting a feedback. That's why, because it sounded like there was wind and feedback, like it was looping.
I set it down on the side. It's a whole ordeal.
What, to wipe your ass?
Yeah. Sucks being crippled by surgery. I still love you. See you, Ohio. Have a good one. Ohio Valley prepping. Wash my damn hand.
Seems to work better when I'm on my tablet.
Get on your tablet. Okay.
I can't unless you send it to me on Discord. I can't. It shows up on my phone.
Yeah.
Like I can't get the text messages on my tablet.
What can do? Send it to him on Discord. I'm working.
You want me to message you the link real quick in Discord?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you could do that, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Excellent thought. Well, Kathy, I don't know how long you've been watching my channel. I lean a particular way towards firearms. I think that here's a better question. What do you already have? And then what are people that you're going to be meeting up with have that are probably going to be in your group? I would try to stick to some sort of standardization and to just keep stacking that same firearm over and over and over that you're already proficient with. In my opinion. I've heard good things about them. I've heard bad things about them and holster compatibility and whatnot. For me, I wouldn't buy one. I'm Team Glock / Glock S clone. I think a Ruger RXM would be good if they have their MOS model gets released anytime soon. If Lawfully was here, he would tell you get a Walther PDP. Those seem to be good. I have yet to put my hands on one, so I don't know. I've yet to shoot one. I have no opinion on the matter. Anyways, I don't know if that helps answer your question there, Sassy. If you have a gun that you like to carry, I would say get a duplicate.
Did Pat already say is 2 is 1 and 1 is none?
No, he hasn't said anything. I would assume he's switching over right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the same gun and one for whatever reason goes down, you just pick up the next one and reholster it. Well, probably going to do you better off than running around with something that doesn't run, right? And then if a family member needs to pick up your gun because you're incapacitated and you all run the same gun and roughly the same dot and light setup and everything, chances are if you've all trained together, they could probably run your gun and you can run their gun in the event of either one of you needs either. So the standardization is extremely helpful. Like if you're all on Beretta 92s, get a Beretta 92 variant. If you're all on 1911s, run a 1911. Just make sure all your mags are compatible. If you're on, all echelons, get an echelon. If you're on M&Ps, get a M&Ps. If you're on shields, run shields. If you're on 43Xs, run a 43X. If you're on 19s, run a G19. If you're on G17s, run a G17. Like it's more for your group / your comfortability. If you're just looking at getting into an echelon, just as an additional firearm, I would not. Everybody I know who has one has already traded them back in and sold them.
Really?
Yeah, I had an Echelon. I never even fired it and sold it.
That's
Yeah, I should have just went and squeezed a couple in the backyard before I did that.
just to say you did. Yeah.
Just to say I did.
You kind of rotate through some very expensive pew-pews though, Pat, because you're loaded.
I'm not loaded. I'm just stupid.
Well, loaded. Yeah. I think like the ultimate cheat code is having a braced up pistol or like a recovery tactical brace in your vehicle. And then you have your EDC on you. And then if you really wanted to step up and have something a little bit more stable platform to shoot, then run that. But at the same time, you should be as proficient with your handgun as what you want to aim and go for it with distance as far as you can with it. And a third port of contact on your shoulder shouldn't mean the difference between you making a 50 or 70-yard shot with your pistol. If you can't make it already, you probably shouldn't be shooting that far with it, right?
Bingo.
Yep.
I'm pretty well aware on how far I can shoot with a pistol, and it's to the point where pretty much where if it's that far away, I have the opportunity to run away and not engage. So
Yeah.
I feel like the Scorpion that I traded that Legion for fulfills the role pretty well of the under the jacket gun. It's got the folding brace and a red dot on top of it. It's pretty small.
Oh, you swapped that out for it? Nice. That's a better call. I agree.
Scorpion's a great fucking platform.
Yeah, I had that Flux Raider Legion, and I was trying to get out of the SIG game altogether, and I found a guy that wanted to trade even up, and it was basically just an all stock Flux Legion, and I got a Scorpion all tricked out. So it was a pretty decent trade. Maybe he got me for a little bit better, but
No, I think I'll take the Scorpion. Especially if you're trying to get out of the SIG and consolidate mags. What's Scorpion runs its own mag though, huh?
yeah, it's a proprietary magazine.
That's the only thing I would say it sucks for it. Obviously, Glock mag can get away.
It's so strange. If
I can just cut out the
What's so strange, Pat?
What's up, Rip? Don't poke the bear tactical muffin top. How goes the recovery? Slow. Very, very slow. I was hoping to be able to do more by now, and it's not doing very great. Kind of working half days, working at home for the afternoon, going in the office in the morning. Kind of my bigger gap in between my medications in the afternoon, and that's when sitting in a chair all day sucks. So I can get up and stretch my back out on the recliner with the heat pad for like 5 minutes and then get back to work this way. In between medicine seems to be doable.
And the most important part is you're making money while doing it. So
Right.
you're just good at home and still make money.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm just sitting on my ass for 3 hours getting paid, but it's nicer, yeah. It's working decent. Ugh. What I have done again, I got my spine fused, and they went through my guts to do it. They went through the front to work on my back. So that's fun. That was part of the crappier part of the recovery. It's like the first 3 to 5 days, man, you can't hardly move your stomach at all or twist or anything. Like you can't hardly move your core.
Because they go in there and literally rearrange all your fucking guts.
Yeah, it's just my guts, but they're a little bit important to me.
How about that? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
And I can hear you.
That is mobile. Holy shit.
So it's so strange with my other headset and even my earbuds. It's something about the sound cancellation, I think. If I mute my microphone, I can hear Muffin just fine. But if I don't mute it, then it sounds all garbled and messed up. But I can hear Justin just fine.
Yeah, but who do you really want to hear? Do you want to hear me or Justin? That'd be good.
Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick mom or dad.
Oh wow, okay.
Yay. Christmas.
This is what happens when fucking lawfully's at work. I get called them off. Okay.
Good at it. Lawfully's here. What's up, buddy?
Oh look, speaking of the devil,
That's
fucking
Walt.
spoken into existence.
Speaking, I
There's
shall
mom.
appear.
There's mom.
Respect my authority. Wife had to have similar surgery on emergency basis in July. She's just now getting back to work. Don't rush and risk it. I didn't know if she could come home walking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking
We'll
it pretty.
risk it for the biscuit.
My health is obviously way more important than my job. And we're not like super freaking balls to walls busy right now, so I can get over it.
So what did I miss? I couldn't listen earlier. I could play it for your watch hours, but I couldn't listen.
We were trying to get Pat on there and it didn't work out. So we hopped over to StreamYard. Seems to be better.
Way back at the first stream, like a long time ago.
Just way back this morning.
Yeah, all the times you've tried to go live.
No,
No. Early this morning, I listened to that. Talking like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, we couldn't get Pat on. Nobody else wanted to hang out with me. Mr. Fat Cripple, but
Some of us don't have desk jobs.
Yeah, I understand. I knew it would be a little bit different. I was just bored. I had nothing to listen to. Usually I just listen to a bunch of YouTube stuff, and there's really nothing to listen to,
Yeah, nobody's putting out anything right now. Everyone's creative juices have dried up.
Yeah.
It's the holiday
The
slump.
holiday, dude.
Yeah.
There's no return on investment for content right now.
I bet it gets better like the week of Christmas because there's so many people that are off work but aren't necessarily doing something.
Right. And we'll see. I don't know.
Tim bitches and moans every year that this time of year is not good for his views or whatever. I think that's because people are working overtime.
Right. Trying to get some money for Christmas.
Yeah.
Or they're working that overtime to be able to get that week off.
Right.
Or get that extra few days off.
Yeah. I'm pretty much out of
Small businesses are. They're like, yeah, you guys took the holiday off. All right, well, let's bust our ass so we can give you it off.
What's up, Alpha Omega Supply? Finally caught a live. Yeah, I usually don't do one this time. I'm just really bored. I have nothing to listen to.
You gonna be bored tonight?
What
You're gonna
is
be
it?
bored or are you gonna be stoned?
I don't know. I wish I was stoned. I don't know. I haven't taken any oxy this week, so I'm probably doing pretty good for that.
That means you're probably pretty stove up.
I'm very stiff. I feel even more sore, obviously, because I don't have extra pain meds. But try not to take that crap. Not good for you,
Yeah, it's not.
especially long term. Like the first few days, yeah, pretty much to exist, but other than that, it's post-election, pre-holiday. Everything is slow as hell. Yeah, that's true. He was saying his scariest call was somebody gotten out of work and I woke up and I couldn't move my legs. Yeah, I I know. I have a family member who was in a car wreck and now quadriplegic, so I definitely know that.
Is that okay? I didn't know that's how that happened. Now I know more.
But she's tough. She still knocks deer down. I built her a custom-ish AR-10 and she shoots deer, so it's good. She's a pretty good shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I got the same side charging handle that Wired Tight had on his AR. It's just a charging handle with like a lever that kind of goes up and attaches to the rail on top. Because you couldn't use a traditional charging handle, so it's just like a side charging style. It's just a PSA AR-10, and then I put their 3.5 pound trigger in it, the flat faced one, and she can manipulate it. So those two things.
Hey Pat, the squeak pretty much went away, so I think maybe the new belt just needed to kind of stretch and warm up or something. I don't know.
No, it's the bearings in one of those
One of the pulleys.
pulleys. Yeah, it's just temperature dependent,
It
humidity
needs a little
dependent,
bit more
stuff like
grease.
that.
A little bit more grease that when the viscosity goes up with the temperatures on the grease or whatever, then it won't squill.
Well, we have either been pretty cold or pretty wet every day since I changed it. So
Don't poke the bear, you missed it. I actually took everybody with me to the bathroom. I haven't had that issue with the constipation other than the first day. But I also didn't get any food for like the first 24 hours. I just
no
survived on
Percocet poos.
7-Up. So,
Give me a minute. I'm gonna go see if I can get some earbuds.
all right. Oh, Alpha Omega said, here's a question. My electric furnace won't put out heat, but everything else works, the AC fan, etc. See if you have a breaker tripped or see if you have electric heat doesn't feel as hot as traditional like gas heat. So if you haven't had an electric furnace before, it might not feel like it's putting out heat, but it is. So I don't know your whole situation. Have you lived with this for a minute? Other than that, probably one of your stack relays went out. It's pretty common for an electric. They have, depending on how old yours is, they have 2 kW heat strips in them, one like 5 kW and one like 10 or a 15 and a 5. And
They're that low?
Oh yeah, you get small one. So especially when they're trying to get the efficiency rating, they only want to go up like 5 or 10 each step. So like mine that I just put in, I think it's a 25 kW. I upgraded it, and then my backup is a 10, because I know if I have it go out, I want it to put out enough heat to keep it warm. Same furnace worked last year when it shut off. Yeah, sometimes those coils will, if you get a bug or something on them when they first fire up, it'll short it out too. I'd say turn the breakers off on the front of the furnace. They look like little switches like in your breaker panel. Count to 30 seconds, like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then turn that back on. And then if that doesn't work, it should kick off and fire up. If that don't work, then go hit your main breaker. Count that off to 30 seconds for your furnace. And if that doesn't work, I don't know what your level of HVAC expertise is. Do you have a electric meter? The AC ran all summer. Well, yeah, you don't run your heat pack in the summer. You just run your blower motor in the furnace.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I'm troubleshooting HVAC. It's way more fun than talking to you.
It's fine. I just didn't know if y'all could hear me when I spoke.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Do you have a heat pump, Alpha? If you do have a heat pump, that's your AC. It'll run backwards you need to put your thermostat into emergency heat to run your furnace part. Otherwise, it's just going to run your heat pump until it locks out. That's your first stage heat.
Look at that. Look at that. You start talking about HVAC and my AC kicks on. It ain't kicked on in 2 days.
You're welcome.
I was just about to ask you, Justin, how's balmy Florida? But
Yeah, how's not having
Dude.
snow and ice on the ground?
Dude, it was mid-50s when I woke up this morning, and now it's a little bit after lunch. Well, I know by noon it was like 80 degrees outside. I was like, fucking bullshit. So why everybody gets
noon
fucking sick.
local or noon central time?
Yeah, it's the click on your thermostat. It's sending a signal to your unit. You might have something going on. I'd have somebody come check it out before it gets too cold.
Someone a licensed professional.
Yeah, a licensed professional, an HVAC guy. Hopefully, it's something easy. The shitty part is those heat packs. They go obsolete so fast, and then waiting for a universal one. The parts market's horrendous for HVAC shit right now. So I would probably get a hold of them sooner rather than later before it really starts getting cold, because you could be setting for a couple weeks before they can even get your damn part to you. And that would suck dick.
eBay?
No.
Is there a Rock Auto for HVAC parts?
Not really. Not unless you know what you're doing. Not unless you know what you're filtering. For the
Can I
simple
go into my neighbor's house and borrow the universal off their wall?
No, for the lawfully armed mechanics who don't know how to work on their motor, same thing for their furnace. I would not buy parts online. If you were me online and you know what you're looking for, yes.
It's a good way to start a fire.
Yeah. Rubbing sticks, baby. I'll figure it out. I have to get a tester and whatnot. Yeah, you need a something with an ohm tester, because you're going to test the ohms on those heat packs. See if they're shorted out or not. You can watch YouTube videos on how to troubleshoot it, and if you can't figure it out, I'd call somebody. But if your part's bad, you're not going to be able to do much about it. So
Without a meter, you're not going to be able to tell if your part's bad.
right. Yep, it's just an element. You need to see if it reads open or closed when it's getting a call to it, or see if the relay's functioning.
Lick it.
Yeah, I was about to say, just stick your tongue on it. If nothing happens, it's bad. If something happens, you don't care anymore.
I'm good. Don't poke the bear. Said lofty thoughts on a P10C ported. Nope.
Sure. Whatever floats your boat.
That's a Canic, isn't it?
No, it's a CZ.
It's a CZ.
Yeah, I'm not in the
They
seat.
feel good. I mean, they feel all right. They look okay.
What do you have already, though? Don't poke the bear. Are you CZ deep, or are you M&P deep, or are you Glock deep, or are you 1911 deep?
Well, it doesn't matter because the P10C feels different than all the other CZs. The only magazine compatibility it has is the older P07s.
It's even worse.
P09s.
Ugh. Anyway, you missed it. We were talking about. I've been going back and forth on a Radian afterburner. I'm like, do I really need it on a pistol? If some shit really goes down, probably all I'm going to have is my pistol. Do I want it to be everything it can be?
Yeah.
As
As far away from stock as possible.
Yeah. But then I'm like, then if it's far away from stock as possible, then I can't run that gun for security. Then if I do, I put my other one that has like half the shit on it.
I had some weirdness go down. Last time I took my son to the range, I took one of my P80 builds with me.
Yeah.
And I have Gen 3 the Gen 3 slide. I put the Hollow Sun on, and it's got a threaded barrel. It's got a threaded barrel and a compensator on it. And I don't know, something went wonky. It was like the dot was on the last time I shot it, but this time I shot it, Like it was going like super low. And no matter what I did, like I adjusted the adjustment on that hollow sun as far down as I could, and I could not get the dot to line up with the shot anymore.
I'm sure it's still torqued.
He's
Yeah,
go for it.
I haven't picked it up since I left the range.
I would question whether or not it is torqued correctly.
I did have the comp that was screwed on the front. It did come loose. I was able to turn that back over and tighten that screw.
I have probably one of the cheapest comps that you can. I have that Strike Industries comp that just goes onto the threads with an O-ring behind it, and that's pretty freaking. I mean, for what it is, it's like 50 muffins, and really, I mean, it's all but having just a thread protector on, other than a big port on top and two on the sides. I can tell a difference with that little sucker. So, I mean, if you have a threaded barrel, I would recommend trying that out before you go anything crazy. Because I know like Harrington comps keep cracking. I know I have a Lone Wolf comp that I can't even fucking run on my pistol because it's made it won't fit the Gen 4 slide. It's like made for a Gen 5, but that was like before Gen 5 was even out, which is weird.
Oh,
Yeah, I was never really thrilled with that slide because it's the one that doesn't have just the screw holes where the optics cut is. It actually has the posts that come up through. So the screws are so freaking tiny on those. I don't like that.
Yeah, but it gets you more. It gets you more like recoil lug. So it actually is better. It's different. It's a non-standard RMR screw, but it's
Well, that was the issue. Like the only screw I could find is I had to go on Amazon and I bought like freaking 500 these tiny little screws.
no. Quit buying Chinese screws.
Well, they're stainless steel screws, but the heads of them aren't really big enough. Like they don't.
You got to have the right abutment.
Like
Tridgecone and Holliston use different head abutment. Let me Google this real quick.
Just making up. The Radiant Ramjet and Afterburner does use a threaded barrel. Yeah, it comes with its own barrel.
No, it's not threaded. It's
not threaded.
It's a key.
It's got like an indexing. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
there's like an index key, and then you put the screw in the side, and it tightens it down. There's no threads on it.
State legal.
Yeah, that was how they got around the threaded barrel restrictions in some of the states.
Yeah. Don't poke the bear. I wouldn't go too much into the Glock hate. Every other manufacturer is going to follow the same suit eventually. But if your friend's looking at the P10C and you have Smith & Wessons and Glocks, I'd try to get them on whatever you like to carry more if they're going to be part of your group. You know, if not, then it's whatever fits their hand best. And I'd go to a range where you can shoot a few different ones and see which one actually feels better shooting. You know,
I will say the P10C does shoot quite nice though. So, I mean,
Zafiri Precision, right? Zafiri Precision makes an aftermarket replacement screw.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're $9.99.
but you can get 10,000 Chinesium ones for that amount.
It's true. It's whatever though. Do you, boo? I'm just gonna eat my chicken fried rice.
chicken fried rice. You need some eggs for your fried rice, sir? I have lots of eggs.
I had eggs for breakfast.
I scored an 18 count and a 12 count yesterday, and I got another 12 count about already.
Just for Justin, I'm adding in some more. I'm adding in some chicken spam.
Mm-hmm.
Bump up that meat content.
There you go.
Because if you want to be swollen,
Or Glock-like substances, all roads lead back.
oh shit! I just made a mess. I ruined it all. Now I'm not having chicken fried rice.
Oh no!
The hot container slipped in my hand, and I just made a terrible mess.
Now you gotta lick it all off the counter.
No, I'll throw it in the trash.
No. Just throw it under the faucet real quick. And
No
wash
one
it.
knows. No one's gonna
Dude, it's
know.
It's just some rough.
It's all over the counter and the inside of the microwave. Like I'm not eating it. It's
You'll
okay.
be,
We
clean.
live in
You
rule
clean.
law. I don't have.
You'll be okay.
I don't. So like, before you say all the shit about cleaning, I don't. So
No.
not enough that I'm gonna eat it out of the fucking microwave, like off of the microwave.
That sounds like a first world problem.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna make something else.
Did you say Fury Precision or Zaffury Precision?
Zafiri Precision.
With a
Okay,
Z?
Zephyr. Okay. Well, I wasn't finding anything under Fury because that's what I heard.
Man, Pat, you're on a lot of devices for driving. Just saying.
I saw a thing the other day that said that they practically drive themselves now.
I don't know if that's COD approved or not, but is that a good one?
What?
You have to be really good at multitasking when you drive a big truck.
Yeah, ADHD at its finest, my man.
You got to be able to drive. You got to be able to look at the mirrors. You got to be able to look at the GPS. You got to be able to look at the at the tablet. You got to look at your phone. You got to have your hand on your dick.
That hog.
On your
You got
whoa.
to do it all at the same. You got to do it all at the same time.
How many hands do you got over there? Well, I
All
guess
the hands.
one of those things at least.
He got that surgery where he traded 1 foot for a hand.
Whoa. I just would like the first foot.
You had two good ones till you decided to be
The shitty part is
Mr.
that
Ronnie Strong HVAC, man.
at the end of the day, pistols don't really excite me anymore because like it's just a pistol. You know what I mean? Like I'm like I just want a really.
It's all the guns when all you're after is just checking boxes.
I
It's
know.
all of the guns. It's
I
not
know.
until you are like really like in the pursuit of some extreme accuracy.
I was just thinking about it the other day. I was just thinking about the guns that I want. I want to get another lever action 22 for the boy. I want to get a lever action 357, and I want to get a 357 pistol that I like to shoot because I have a shitload of 30 and the 38 that I have. I don't want to shoot anymore because it's so valuable. And I just kind of want to let that be a safe queen and kind of be for my kiddo, you know?
I question in the condition it's in, I don't know that it's as valuable as you think it is. I understand its sentimental value,
It's
but it's not
it's
monetarily worthwhile.
$1,000 setting as is. It'd be 3,000 if I restored it.
No. Old guns don't go up in value when you have somebody reblue them. Don't do that.
Why would you?
It's the opposite of how that works.
I don't like how wide frame the Beaver Tails and the Walthers are copies, Canics. I don't know. I really haven't picked up too many pistols that, especially, that felt bad in my hand. If I'm being honest, like older pistols, like yeah, you can pick up some pistols that just fucking suck
Is
in your
the water for everybody or just me?
hand. Like today, honestly, if you pick up a modern pistol of anybody trying to be in the tactical ADC market, they all feel pretty decent in your hand. Me, for SIG, I'm scared to death that thing's going to go off, even if it's not loaded.
It's not all SIGs. It's just always a SIG. or something like that. They say.
You need P10F for your duty gun?
That's cool.
Why not?
I'd be less worried if you guys didn't have all your pistols the same, because in the TOTC, anywhere from TOTC to SHTF, your pistol is not going to be your like last line of defense.
Yeah. That's the next problem. Almost usually your first line of defense, because until you run to your vehicle and then you're like, okay, legally, if I do this, I'm going back into the area, you know. I don't know. It's a hard thing.
That's
Like
on your duty size pistol. Your concealed carry pistol is like a different category.
All right. Team T, check out the pump action rifle made by Rossi. It's an old Colt Lightning clone. See, I'm not real big into pump action rifles. We had 22 that was a piece of shit.
No, they're geared different. One's center fire, one's rim fire.
Yeah, probably. It's in 357 38 special. Yeah, see, I've always just wanted like cool tactical 57, because I feel like if we ever get to the point where they take you down below 10 rounds, I'm just going to dual wield revolvers in one of those and like a back scabbard, like post apocalyptic. Be like, all right, bitch, let's do this.
Are they ever going to do that?
Bucket.
I've always wanted that rig. I've always wanted dual 357 revolvers, like leather chest holster style, or like 4. I want like 4 pistols, 2 on my hips and 2 on my chest rig, and then like a lever action 357 on my back with like a machete. That would just be so fucking sweet.
You're one of those masochists.
I've only got 12 rounds and there's 13 of you, so 2 of you are gonna have to wait in line.
Yeah. Excuse me, I think it might be a red. Oh yeah. I kind of like that. Man, who makes that all black tactical one? It's got a pick rail on top. Who was it? It's not. Was that
Probably.
I can't remember.
Probably Rossi.
I think
Yeah.
everybody's making a tactical lever action now.
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, I just go to Walmart and buy like a $300 freaking Henry, not the golden boy, but just the cheap lever action for the boy. But then at the other same time, I'm like, well, fuck, I almost might as well just buy him the AR style so he can train more. And then I'm like, well, fuck, if I'm just going to do that, I might as well save $100 and buy the insert for an AR and just let him run the AR. And I'm like, well, fuck, then I might as well just buy another 1022. And then I'm like, well, fuck, I'm not just going to buy anything. I already have all that shit, so it doesn't matter.
Next thing you know, you're spending some actual money on it.
No. See, that's the deal. Is
If
I'm
all
like,
that 38 ammo is not reload, I would just wash your hands of all that 38 ammo.
what? No way. It's all brand new.
Yeah.
It's all brand new in the box.
Next time there's a run on guns and ammo, and all the normies that like, oh, we got 50 rounds, that's all I need. And then they pay triple it at gun shows and stuff, and they're like, oh shit, we need ammo. I'd just go DYM the next gun show.
Maybe.
I hate to be that guy, but if there's a market for it, and that's what they want.
I got pretty close to about 700 to 1,000 rounds. I got some of that snake shot stuff, which is pretty fun. I got my favorite. I got a bunch of the critical duty. Not that I'm ever going to carry a 38, well, the 38 that I have, but I like critical duty.
Defense or duty?
Duty, I don't fucking. It has the red fucking shit in it. It looks like my 9mm shit, just in 38. Probably defense.
Them red rockets, huh? Them little dogs.
Yeah, it's just a hollow point. Polymer filled.
Ooh, Pat, you just passed a Wendy's.
Get a Baconator, Pat.
I passed all the good shit. The Big Texas Steak Ranch back there. That's where we stop if we want something real good.
Oh,
That's the
Rip
best
said,
steak
Go
I've
do
ever
the
had in my
challenge.
entire life.
Rip said his duty pistol's an echelon right now. Rip, you traitor.
What agency is issuing
Yeah,
echelons? He must be like private security when he says duty. It's
yeah. That's
whatever
what
gun I
I
bought
think
myself this week.
it's Z for duty. I'm like, most duty contracts are Glock or M&P or SIG. If you get an old school military, they might make you carry a Beretta 92 series. I don't know. I know some armored truck outfits out here, they give everybody a 38 to start, and they're like, you can either have our gun that we issue you, which is this piece of shit, or you can bring your own. Yeah, you can bring your personal one in and qualify with it. I don't know anybody who, except for like, unless it's some 80-year-old dude who probably shouldn't be in that position, but he's still working there for the money, you know, like maybe he's an old vet or something and he needs some cash. I see like the old guy who will always just have the revolver they give him. And he's like, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to put any money into it. If they rob me, they rob me. I'm like, Jesus.
That's how I shot my first 48 gap. I mean, not 48, 45 gap. It was in a Springfield XD. That's what a guy had bought himself for a security company, armed security gig.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was cool then because I was a noob.
My neighborhood professional.
You're underwater, TNT.
Oh, come on. I'm in Nebraska. There's no water here.
Not until the snow melt.
SpongeBob.
That's true.
We
So,
switched out instead of chicken fried rice. We're having sesame chicken with spam.
oh, you washed off the spam, huh?
What?
You washed off the spam, huh?
No, I had more spam. I
You just
cut a
cracked
whole
in?
can of it up the other day and cubed it and was saving it to split out.
What up, ground?
Portion.
Portion.
This lunch cost me twice as much today.
All right, well, your homework, Waffly, is to sanitize the kitchen so you can eat out of your microwave tonight.
Good. Did you hear the door slam?
Yeah.
Disdain. That was the your homemaking noise on your lunch break. Don't you know this place is my office during the day?
I finished off the last of my turkey today for lunch. My turkey and mashed taters. It's good. It'll make a good turd.
We had so much turkey left over. Wife got a pretty big bird this year, but like everyone said it tasted good, but we ended up having to make a whole bunch of turkey salad.
Yeah, I like some turkey salad. I haven't made that in a long time.
It's good to do, and then have a spare can of the cranberry jelly. Slice you off a couple rounds of that.
Groundbird said Muffin did an ACU dye job. Where in Discord should I share it? It all came out really good. Drop it in Tactical. That's cool, Groundbird. What color dye? I'm looking.
Go watch the video.
I wonder, do they have anything close to Coyote Tan? Because that'd probably be what I'd go for. Either that or like Ranger Green.
And they've got khaki red dye.
I might do that. Yeah, khaki's a little too light. That's a little gay.
But you're not starting with a white material.
That's true. I have to look it up and see what it looks like. I'm honestly,
I'm a fan of the trash pile camo where you just put a bunch of trash bags and banana peels and stuff on you.
yeah, urban
'Cause then
camo.
you can just you just blend in anywhere. Pile of trash on the side of the road, pile of trash on somebody's porch.
Well,
Hobo chic.
depending on where you have all your Somalians, our towns typically don't look like that. Will do. Use peacock green apple. Oh, and granite black. Dang.
Fancy.
That does sound pretty cool. All right. Did you tiger stop it? That'd be pretty dope. When I was looking at a tactical lever gun 4570, I ended up getting the Henry X tactical. Put the Silencer Co 46M on it, and it's pretty quiet, great distance, good vehicle stopping rifle. Yeah, I just don't feel like getting into a 4570 cartridge.
Yeah, but it's so much fun to shoot.
Oh yeah, I've shot them. You know,
I can't bring myself to get rid of mine, but I don't like shooting it because I don't like paying for it.
Came out almost 80 green. Nice. Rip has a bunch. He's cool. Ugh. What are y'all doing?
Finishing up
I didn't
lunch.
hear anything. Didn't hear anything about those gunshots I heard the other day.
It's either a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Nothing came out in the news or anything like that. I don't know what the hell is going on.
It's either celebratory gunfire or they got them all.
They're all
I don't
down.
know what the deal was.
Either way, your neighbors are making jerky.
Yeah,
I just thought
they have
it was
gotten.
odd.
It's odd to hear celebratory gunfire.
Yeah, and you're not supposed
Do
to
you even
shoot
live in
at
the
all.
area?
You're not supposed to shoot at all during hunting season.
Said who?
The man.
I kind of feel like that's a law, isn't it?
Maybe in Pennsylvania, but it's not here.
It's kind of a dick move, regardless if it's against the law or not. Or maybe it helps them out. Maybe it scares the deer up during the day.
Yeah, just walking can do that. All that shooting's gonna do is make them real skittish.
Or you do it enough and they become acclimated. They're stress inoculated. They graduate.
I thought for sure I
Bundy
read
boot
somewhere
camp.
you're not supposed to target shoot. Not supposed to target shoot during hunting season, and if you're in the woods at all, you need to have orange just like you were hunting, even if you don't have a gun with you. We just
If
had a
you're lumping the two
25-year-old
together, then
guy
it sounds like it's probably public.
shot and killed.
If you're lumping the two of those together, it sounds like maybe that's on private, or excuse me, on public land, and that's like a safety thing. Where they don't want you to be target shooting in some errant shot like Clip Grandpa in his ladder stand. Alpha Omega, I've seen headlines, but I don't know the specifics of AAC ammo. Something about a powder shortage or something.
They're closing.
Good.
Who's closing?
Okay, they bought no Remington plant. That means the only people left domestically producing ammo is Hornady. Everybody else is overseas.
What are you smoking?
I thought we only had 2 domestic plants left, and it was that one.
You're
and Canada.
Ease off the smoke. It's
Everything
still made here. You're talking about ownership.
I thought PSA was starting to make ammo.
that is PSA.
That's
now.
AAC. And as of late, they've been blowing people's guns up. So that's why I said good.
Yeah, military taking all the contracts lawfully. That's right.
Underwater.
You're about to go up around the pool.
You're underwater.
God damn it. How about now?
It's like you're across the room from your microphone.
Probably is.
Done in my face.
There's a pecker in your cheek, and you're across the room from your phone.
That's my foot. No, military. Can you hear me now? Military contracts is
Nope.
the civilian market again.
The military contracts are hitting the civilian market again.
Yeah, they're soaking everything off the civilian market again.
Oh,
I've heard that's been going on with a lot of things, not only ammo, but manufacturing of medical supplies too. Something about they have to fill all the military contracts before they can sell to civilians.
All right, fair independent.
That's probably where I heard it from.
Yes, indeed. You guys see Slishman or not Slishman, Jay's video on Slishman doing a sling video today?
The Sam XT that he's had on his site for probably 2 months.
No, he made a sling with the Slishman. You twat.
who did?
Okay, no, I hadn't seen that.
Jay.
Oh, they made one.
Yeah, he made a video showing how to make a sling with it. It's pretty good. Like a little 5-minute video. Good. He explained stuff and showed how it was done. He's the man.
You guys ever heard of a YouTuber called XXL Dad or Dude?
Yeah.
XXL Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good people.
Is he in Jay's sphere?
Yeah.
Because he made a video today. It looked like he was on Jay's range.
He has his own range, but he's in our super secret squirrel chat with Jay.
I don't know. I just
It's not
took
super
notice of
secret
him.
squirrel. You name all the members.
You can't be in it if you ain't there, so it don't much matter.
That is another fact.
It's invite only. I'm just there to hold everybody's coats while they have fun. Because I'm a nobody.
Kind of like being the sober guy at the party.
Yeah. It's a
Don't forget to take your vitamins.
drink more water.
Good water.
Something that occurred to me pretty quickly when I started hearing those gunshots. Like they're far enough away that I wasn't like in condition red, but I definitely went up from. I was somewhere in between condition yellow, condition red.
You were in butt
Like I was
factor.
Yeah, I was looking out the windows and stuff, and I closed a bunch of my curtains. But then I went to like grab some stuff and I was like, nope, that gun's not sighted in. Nope, that one's not sighted in. Nope, that one's not sighted in. Nope, that one's not sighted in. Fuck.
The fuck good is guns that aren't sighted in?
That's not good.
I don't think I have one single rifle that's sighted in except for my what the hell's that?
You're good.
Ruger something or other ranch rifle looking thing. Anyway, I have like
14?
one Mini
American.
14. There it is. That was the only rifle I had sighted in, so I grabbed a pistol that was still sighted in. And the first one I grabbed was my 300 Blackout. I was like, all I had was steel case ammo, and I didn't trust that, so fuck.
Man, you're really gunshots next to you, Pat.
So that's when I put in the Discord that I wasn't ready. Like I wasn't really ready.
You were in condition brown. Nice. That's funny. Helpful.
That's what I was trying to think of. Yes, condition brown.
Conditioned shit sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I decided I was just going to go ahead and go for the, I went for the Scorpion. And then I went to grab my chest rig, my kit, and I just remembered that I had it set up all weird trying something, so I had to reconfigure that shit.
Damn, Pat. Your homework is to get all your shit sighted in and all your kit squared away.
Yeah, you can't take your toys out and put them away properly.
I thought about making a video of doing one last Lego switch, but then I don't know. That's like OPSEC. I don't want everyone to know how many rifles I have.
Right.
Thought it'd be cool to make a video saying each rifle that I have and all the optics that I have and which one should go where.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that on the internet. What in the shit is this? This is not what I'm fucking typing, computer.
Well, those medicines are kicking in.
No, I'm not on any medicine. I'm angry.
His agitation's kicking in again.
Yeah. Damn PMS.
Is that like puffy muffin syndrome?
Not especially, but that was funny. It's a good thing I wasn't real world, Pat.
I mean, it kind of was.
That's true. Pat, you about to.
Sure.
About to go by one of these giant ass feedlots out here in Texas. Got to hold your breath when you go past here. This is what factory farming is. It's disgusting.
Well, if you just
Thousands and thousands of cows.
hundreds
Okay,
of
maybe
thousands.
just hundreds.
Probably closer to hundreds, yeah.
Still going. Cows, 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 cows.
Man, why do they look really sick? That's the smell of money right there, baby.
Man,
Rip said you have to have your go stuff ready to go.
yep. I am not a
Oh, yeah.
minute man.
That's all right. If I had to get down to my stuff, it'd be quite the hobble down the steps and then grabbing all my shit. I just have a shotty and a pistol in my hand would be the quickest stuff I can get to right now.
You go on and get gear.
I'll throw on 3 pistols and grab 2 shotguns and I'll be like, come at me. I'll be like Ash from
Best I can do right now is 2 pistols.
damn. Lawfully consolidated some stuff to get more fancy Gucci pew pew stuff. I've been down the consolidating journey as well. It's bittersweet, but then you're like, it logistically makes more sense because, like, are you really going to carry 5 or 6 pistols with you? Probably not.
Nope.
But you could probably carry 2. Pretty easy. You throw 1 in the truck, you know?
I come and go with 2 every day.
Yeah, your Keister model is pretty handy. I don't know why you put a high point up there, but good on you. I'm pretty
If you've got some places that you can stash around your house, it'd be nice to have a couple spare pistols to put here and there. If you don't have little ones, it's a little easier.
Yeah, I miss not having the monsters running around,
quick safes, man.
and I could just like have shit loaded around.
2 quick safes in 2 different areas of the house with 2 pieces in them each and a flashlight. I figure if that's not good enough, then I'll get to a long gun safe.
Well, that's why. Well, what I do with my long gun is I just keep the mag in my fucking pocket and I leave the long gun over there. You know.
Yeah.
Run off and forget stuff.
When I wake up in the morning, I go over, and I go roll over and I put that mag in my pocket.
There you go.
And I just carry my damn pistol because why not? Pay for holsters and shit. Might as well carry it.
Yep. Yeah, people all the time are like, how can you still have your gun on you? How can you still have your gun? I'm like, because it's comfortable. I don't even know it's there. And that's exactly how it should be. It should be an extension to you every day. You should be able to do everything that you want to do with it on you. It shouldn't have to be a hindrance. Like, I work out my garden and stuff, and I'm smoking meat, and after all the yard work and everything, some lippy motherfucker comes up. I don't, quote unquote, brandish in Minecraft, and they're like, geez, you got your piece on you? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you've been working all day. I'm like, yeah. What happens if I needed it in between here and there? I have it on me. Duh. That's the whole point of having an EDC. I don't understand that.
It's in the name.
Yeah. I'm like, do you have a pocket knife in your pocket? They're like, well, yeah. I'm like, well, I have a pocket knife and I have a piece. Okay, so shut up. Like, it's molded into it's where it goes.
I tend to switch to an outside the waistband holster when I'm around the house.
Really?
Yeah, I've been carrying appendix.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of hard to do when you're like in the thick of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just carry dominant side. During Black Friday, there wasn't much that were a must get, but I did find a 1022 carbon bull barrel. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I didn't see anything that was really in the pew pew market making me go ooh ah. Like, usually I get some ammo, but I didn't really see any ammo prices that were like impressing me to the point to go buy anything.
There were some, but it wasn't crazy.
If I could get anything, I'd like to get a dedicated 5.56 suppressor, like a K can.
Yeah, I'd like a lighter one. I kind of want to pick up like a 10.5 or a 14.5 AR, but then I'm like, for why? And it's like, well, because I want it.
Yeah, I have more AR pistols than I do rifles right now.
Loaded.
That's just kind of the direction I was going. And hopefully within the next couple of years, they actually do away with the SBR restrictions. Then I could put some braces on, or stocks on there instead of braces. Braces are gay. They skirt the law just fine, but braces are gay. And even though the SBR is a 0%, a $0 tax, come the beginning of the year, I'm still not doing it because you can't cross state lines with an SBR without getting called and writing a letter and getting permission. I live so close to the Maryland line, like it's.
Fuck that.
I don't know. I can click.
And if not the suppressor, I wouldn't mind building out a Glock 19 just like my 43X.
That's one of the next things I want to do. Is I want to try to throw. I want to. I might throw Ramjet and shit on a 19 or one of the 17s.
I didn't do any research. I'm assuming that the 19 with a Radian afterburner and ramjet will fit a 17 holster.
Probably. I don't know. Lawfully.
Might have to tweak it a little bit. Lawfully, it's not even in.
Let's see.
I mean, it worked for the 43 and the 48. I got a 48 holster, and it's actually a little too long.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't Glock, didn't they put a 17 slide on a 19 grip length?
Feel like they did.
I think they just started their marketing for that crap.
Because that's one of the P80s I built. It was a 17 slide with a 19 grip length. I was about to cut my 17 down when I saw that. I feel like that's kind of the best of both worlds. You get a little extra length.
Get that long.
A little extra barrel length and a little less grip to show. But it's a P80 and it doesn't fit any freaking holsters. After my little scare, I'm definitely ready to go now.
That's good.
I busted my little chest rig off of my belt. I had it attached to my belt, so it's by itself now. So I can just throw that on and go.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it there, boyos. We're running out of stuff to talk about.
All right.
Yep.